Friday night.
Okay, hold
Hope
on, hold on, hold on, hold
everybody
on, hold on, hold on, hold on for a minute. Something went wrong. Okay,
on my end it's saying it's live. It's I don't know.
we live. Go ahead. All right,
Okay.
y'all. Thank y'all for coming in on tonight. Tonight's gonna be another special topic about uh about our healthcare system. We got Miss Angeline on here. She has 30 plus years of experience as being a healthcare worker, and she has a lot to say. Once again, we're gonna hear out. Angeline, the ball is in your court.
Hello, 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 guys. How are you doing tonight? I'm so glad to have y'all here. I hope everything is going good with you guys. So, tonight, I will be discussing, and I'm going to look down every now and then because I did write a little topic down. I want to stay on point. I don't want to make it too long. So, I did write down just points so I can stay on track.
Miss Angeline,
Okay.
hold on. Miss
Mm-hmm.
Angeline, hold for a minute. Hayden, you my mod. If you could, I'm glad you're doing good, but can you stay for a good 30 minutes because I need your help uh, to uh, to to move the crowd for me in case anybody come in to let them know that we are doing a collaboration talking about the healthcare. So if you could do that for me, I certainly would appreciate it. Okay, Ms. Angeline, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. So tonight we'll be chatting about the most significant drawback of a nursing assistant. I wrote down 4 points that I believe is very uh significant when it comes down to a nursing assistant as far as the drawback.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I feel like is a drawback is nursing assistant pay. You guys, if y'all been following me, you know I always dwell on that our pay is very low according to our workload and our patient load. And what all we do, we do not get paid enough. Our
Mm-hmm.
second drawback is our physical and emotional stuff that we have to go through in being a nursing assistant.
Mm-hmm.
The third one is understaffing.
Mm-hmm.
We are not equipped enough to do our job adequately.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth drawback is room for advancement. As a
Mm-hmm.
nursing assistant, we have little to no room for advancement.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the 4 topics that I'll be discussing. So I'm going to elaborate it on a little more. The
Mm-hmm.
first one I named was low pay. The work that we do and what we go through, we do not get paid enough.
Mm-hmm.
Most nursing assistants have to work 2 jobs just to pay our bare essential.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying going on trips. I'm not saying buying designer clothes. I'm saying pay your house note, your utility bills, your car note, your insurance. Any person that, and we have to go to school to be certified. We have to
Yes.
be state certified.
Angeline.
Anybody that they require for you to go to school, take a test, and be certified, we should not have to work two
Yes.
jobs just for bare new centrals. I'm not talking about getting the second job to go on trips or live
Mm-hmm.
this luxurious life. I mean, we need 2 jobs just to pay our bare minimum, and
Mm-hmm.
that should not be.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I know I talk a lot about the problems, but on this, I want to talk about the problem, and then I want to talk about some solution that we can do,
Yeah.
because I
Y'all
not
like and
only
share,
want
fellas. Like and share. Go ahead. Just go ahead and talk.
I not only want to share a light of what we go through, I also want to offer a solution. And if y'all heard the saying, no pain, no gain,
Mhm.
that's a true statement.
Mhm.
Very true statement. And another statement that comes to mind, it was in a song. I forgot who sang it, but she quoted in this song, "Sometimes you got to lose in order to win."
Mhm.
So sometimes you have to lose in the beginning in order to advance. And the
Mhm.
reason I'm saying that, I you have to turn down these jobs. You know what your worth is. And if
Yes.
they're not able to give you what you deserve, walk away. We
Mhm.
got to learn to walk away. I actually went on an interview, like Tyrone said, I've been in this business for 30 plus years. I
Mhm.
went on an interview and they offered me $10. That was an insult.
Y'all hear that? $10
That what
an
that
hour.
was $10. 2025.
Mhm. That's 1980s pay.
Thank you.
Yes.
I told her that was not enough. And if she couldn't come up to what I need, I had to walk away. We gonna have to walk away, you guys. If you're not getting what you think you deserve or what we worth, we have to be bold enough to get up and walk away.
Yeah.
Because the
Yes.
simple fact is, if we don't, if we accept it, then
Thank you,
They're
Hayden.
gonna keep they
Uh-huh.
gonna keep doing it because we got to realize and we have to know our own value. We have
Yes.
been devalued in our workplace so much until
Yes.
we feel like we're not worth it
Yes.
because
Yes.
we've been treated like that for so long. Anytime you're treated like something over and over and over, whether you want to admit it or not, if you get treated in a certain way over and over and over, back here in this subconscious,
Mhm.
that's what we think we are. That's what we
Mhm.
think. So we got to change our thinking and
Mhm.
realize that we're worth more. And
Yes.
until we do this, then it's not going to be a change.
Mhm.
We're going to have to get up and walk away. And I know a lot of people say, well, I need the job. I need, get another job.
Which is better?
Any, anytime you can go to Burger King and McDonald's and they start you off the same price that you had to go to school for, take a state test and be state certified, and you can go to McDonald's and Burger King and get the same money. Something wrong with that.
Something wrong. Something
Something
wrong.
wrong. So go to Burger King or McDonald's and get up and walk out. Just walk out. And if enough of us do that, it will change.
Yeah.
They will have to because we're very valuable. We're valuable in that field. We're valuable in that space. And don't let them make you feel like you're not.
Well,
So that's mhm,
Angela, can I ask you something?
you sure can.
Do you think that that being a CNA, do you think that if they're not careful that nobody is going to no longer want to be a CNA because they feel they're not valued and they're not making enough money? Because just like I was telling you last week, and y'all, all the ones who are on here, we are talking about uh of the medical health profession, and she's in the medical health profession. And so just let y'all know what's going on. Just chime in and just listen. If y'all have any questions, I will ask her. If y'all have any questions.
Mhm.
So but if they not careful, that they are going to lose a lot of good CNAs due to not making money. So do you think that there's a possibility that that really, if they're not careful, that's gonna fade away? And see what people gonna do if they can't get home health
Exactly.
care and they need it.
Exactly.
So tell the
Exactly.
people. So tell
Exactly.
the people the possibilities if they not careful, if they not being treated as such, treated and valued. That it could be detrimental to
Detrimental.
American society.
Detrimental.
Hmm.
Because whether you realize it or not, if you live to get old, everybody gonna need some kind of assistance.
Yes.
95% of the time, you're gonna need some assistance. But when you say about is the industry soon gonna die down because of the low pay and all the other riffraff that come with it, I'm gonna be honest. I advocate for a strike.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to strike all cross. I would love to
Mm-hmm.
see CNA just do a strike,
Mm-hmm.
just like the writers did.
Yeah. Yeah, the
They
Writers
strike.
Guild. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like the nurse, also the nurses, I forgot what area they struck. I will I would
Too young,
advocate for that.
too young. Uh-huh.
Yes, I would love that because
Yeah.
they got to realize we need more. We're not asking for a elaborate price, but when we go to work every day and work 40 hours a week, we should be able to pay our bill with no problem.
Yeah.
We should not having to pay Paul to skip Peter. Oh, I'm gonna pay. I got to figure out which bill I'm gonna pay. We shouldn't.
Uh-huh.
That shouldn't be an issue with us.
Uh-huh.
So I advocate strike. I know a lot of people may not participate in it, but if somebody rally up and get that together, because we don't need everybody. We don't need everybody to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We just need at least 60%,
Mm-hmm.
may even half. I don't know. But I know everybody's not going to do it. But like I said before, when I first came on, sometimes you got to lose to win.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on to my next drawback was physical, the physical and the emotional, what a nursing assistant go through.
Mm-hmm.
As a nursing assistant, our physical, we have to lift patients, reposition patient.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our patient is non-ambulatory, but guess what? They have to get out the bed.
Mm-hmm.
We have in nursing home, they have comatose patient. Guess what? They have to get up 3 times a week.
Wow. Wow.
They want them up out of that
Wow.
bed. And we as nursing assistant have to get them up.
Wow.
We have to change them, turn them, and all that. That is very stressful on our body. That's
Yes.
physical. And as a nursing assistant in the healthcare industry, we are the most worker in that healthcare industry that get injury.
Mm-hmm.
Our injury rate is very high.
Mm-hmm.
A matter of fact, I don't care if you stay in it as a career. I don't care if you use good biomechanic. Before you come out of it, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have some issues.
Mm-hmm.
That's a given. You're gonna have some issues.
Shoulders, knees, back.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
and you can do everything right, but that's just the beast of the industry, pretty much.
So do you
As
think that
far
wearing
as
like a back brace is still
I have, yeah,
it'll
the back brace help, but like I said, long term, you gonna have some problems.
yeah,
Long term, you will have some problems.
yeah.
And as
Wow.
far as the emotional side of it, we are dealing with suffering, sick, even death,
Mm-hmm.
and aggressive patient on
Mm-hmm.
a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
That is very, very emotional
Mm-hmm.
and stressful.
Mm-hmm.
So in saying that, when I say I want to give you the issue, but I also want to give you a little solution also.
Mhm. Mhm.
Most nursing home, most hospital, they're gonna tell you don't live by yourself. Always
Mhm.
get a second person. They have equipment. They have equipment what they call a Hoyer lift. That's for a person non-ambulatory. It picks them up. It's a machine, but you have to be able. Some of it you have to pump it. So that's still, you're still using your muscle. Then some they have it where it's electric, where you just can mash the button. But
Mhm.
you still have to use your physical in order to get everything set up in
Mhm.
order to use that. Then they have this machine called the stand-up lift. That's where a patient can stand just a little bit, but still too weak to actually put full weight on their legs. So it
Mhm.
stands them up and you move them, in that way.
Mhm.
So in saying that, it is that'll help, but you're still using your physical.
Mhm.
So that it helps you, but it don't. But it's supposed to be two people that does it, and they know it.
Mhm.
So my solution is a lot of time we want to hurry up and get through because we got 20 other patients we got to see, and this patient got to be up at a certain time, and we tends to go on and try to do it ourselves. My advice to you is don't do it by yourself.
Mhm.
Find you somebody.
Mhm.
If it take 15 minutes before you can get somebody, then it take 15 minutes because you have to take care of self.
Mhm.
And while you doing it, you young, you may not feel it, but take it from me, you will feel it
Mhm.
and you will regret it.
Yes.
So if they say two-person assist, then that's what it takes. Make sure you got that second person in there to help you,
Yes.
regardless of how long it takes.
Yes.
So on my next uh thought, well, my next drawback was understaffing.
Understaffing. Okay.
Understaffing. And you guys, this is a big, big issue for nursing assistant. And to be honest, it's really nothing you can do about being understaffing because it's gonna happen. It's
Mhm.
gonna happen. But my advice when it does happen, just take your pace. Take your pace. Don't try to hurry. Take your pace and be careful with your biomechanic because when we get in a hurry, we tend to not use good biomechanics.
Mhm.
Simple things as if you're working with a patient, simple thing, raise that bed up to your height, your comfortable height. Don't be bending over on that bed. If the bed too low, you bending over and you working with the patient, that's bad for your back. Just
Yes.
little stuff. Just take your time and think about the small stuff. It help in long term, it gonna help out. It gonna help your back. So always think about the little stuff. When you bend at your waist, don't stoop over, with your knees straight, kind of bend your knees. All that little stuff adds up when you do that over and over because we're
Over.
doing it
Over.
over and over again.
Mhm.
If you weren't in this field, you do it every now and then, it probably is not going to do nothing to you. But when you're as a nursing assistant and you're doing the day in and day out, that's hard on your back. And
Yeah.
then, as you know, we work long hours. We on our feet all the time. Invest in you some good shoes. Invest in some good shoes.
And
It
some
will
knee-high
help.
socks. And some knee-high therapeutic socks.
Yeah, some support stockings.
Support, yeah.
stocking or whatever. Yeah, all that
See,
help.
Angelina, on my end, I have a lot of young people on here on my end,
Mhm.
and they don't get it now, but they keep living. I'm
Exactly.
letting y'all know. I see the comments,
Mhm.
but you enjoy your youth now, but as you get older, you're not
As you
able to
get
do the
older.
things that you want to do.
Exactly.
So you know what? Y'all need to take note on this right here. It may
Exactly.
it don't it's not relatable to y'all right now, but as you get older,
Exactly.
when you start
Exactly.
getting 40 and 50 years old and everything and all that, you begin to start feeling it. And thank
Mhm.
God for getting older, because you know what? I'd rather get older than die young.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the only way you're not gonna get old. You got to
that's
die
it.
young.
Gotta die young.
Got to
So
die young.
so
And
just trying to get
we
y'all to understand, be respectful on here, because we're talking about some serious stuff, and we're gonna talk about
exactly.
some fun stuff too. So
Exactly.
it's not only gonna be about health, it's gonna be about mental health and other stuff that
Right.
y'all want to talk about.
Exactly.
But go
Exactly.
ahead, Miss Angela. But go ahead, Miss
Exactly.
Angela.
Exactly. My last disadvantage of a nursing assistant is the advancement, the career advancement. As a nursing assistant, there is not much room for advancement in this career
No.
unless you go back to school.
Yes.
But I feel like we can change that. And the reason I'm saying that, it's plenty other areas as a nursing assistant you can move up. But you know what usually companies rather do? They will hire somebody on the outside, put them in that position and train them. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
positions in the hospitals, in the doctor's office don't require you to go to school. It just require a certification.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if are already in there, we're already in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Why not advance us?
But do
Train
you?
us in that area.
But
Let
do?
us
But do,
move up in that area instead of you hiring somebody on the outside, bringing them in, training them. It almost seemed like they want to keep us where we are.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want to bring race or anything into it, but I got to be transparent.
Be transparent.
I got to say what I see and, and,
Mm-hmm.
and, and and basically what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Most nursing assistant position is minority people. And when I
Mm-hmm.
say minority, it's women's, blacks, Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
We are the ones that mostly hold those positions.
Mm-hmm.
They're not interested in paying us more. They're not interested in management supporting us. They're not interested in making us feel valued when we come on this job. They're not interested in staffing so we won't have to work. If your shift is 12 hours, you on your feet 10 and a half hours. They're not interested in there. We're not the right people to fight for.
Yeah.
It's sad, but I'm telling you, that's how it is. And when I have seen with my eyes, like I said, I've been in here a long time. When another race happened to hold that position, won't you go to school? You can do this here. Or won't you do this? They get them out of it.
Mm-hmm.
They get them out of that position.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, you could do this here. They get them out of it. They don't let them sit there. But we have a hard time just moving around in the hospital or the nursing home. Now,
Mm-hmm.
every now and then they'll let one or two go in a different area so it won't look so bad. But as a whole, and I hate to say this, I recommend nursing assistant as long as you know that's a stepping stone for you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't suggest no one to stay there
Mm-hmm.
like I did
Mm-hmm.
because of no advancement
Mm-hmm.
and the low pay, the disrespect, the unvalued. You feel unvalued there. You
Mm-hmm.
seem unseen,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not a good feeling.
And you're not seen until there's a problem.
Exactly.
That's the only time you seen.
Exactly.
You are not
Exactly.
seen as far as everything going well. You don't exist.
Exactly.
But let a problem arise.
Exactly.
Like I say, CNA is the first line of defense. They are the first
Mhm.
ones to get hit, the hardest.
Exactly. Exactly.
Then the LPNs, and from the LPN to the nurses. And sometimes
Mhm.
it rarely gets to the doctor.
Right. Exactly.
Because if something go wrong, all three of them will get the blame.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
the doctors only go according to what the nurses write. He only go
Exactly.
according he only go according to the notes.
Exactly.
You the CNN, I mean
Mhm.
you the CNA, you have to have notes. You send it to the
Mhm.
LPN. The
Right.
LPN got to record that. She got to send it to the RN. The
Exactly.
RN, she do her paperwork. She got to send it to the doctor.
Exactly.
That's the last line of defense.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. Thank you guys for the like.
Thank
Exactly.
y'all. Thank y'all. Hmm.
Exactly. And
Thank you, Real
nursing
Miller.
assistant,
Appreciate it, man.
nursing assistant, it's not a bad job. I don't want to dwell saying, every time I come on, it gonna be it's some good points to being a nurse assistant, and I will address that, in a later area.
Yeah.
But I want you guys to get the full scope. I want you to get the good and the bad.
Hmm.
So if you're thinking about coming a nursing assistant, you got a well-rounded how it is, so you can make a solid decision. Oh, is this it what I want to do?
Well, Angeline, listen. How many percentage of men do you think that are nursing assistants? Because I know my
Not
first
very
cousin,
many.
after he retired from the military, uh,
Hmm.
he retired from his job, and he didn't want to stay, retired and just not
Hmm.
do nothing. He went into nursing assistant to the point where he started sitting with an old man, you know.
Hmm. To be honest, I really think a male get a better rap than a female
Okay,
in nursing assistant.
okay.
For some reason, the nurses, I mean, they get
Hold on,
treated
Flanagan.
different.
Yes,
I'm telling you, they get treated different from the staff.
yes,
It's
yes.
it's crazy. They
What's going
get
on,
treated
Flanagan? Yeah, go ahead and
they
talk. I
get
got people on my
treated
side.
they get treated different from the staff.
Hmm.
They patient load is not as heavy as ours
Yes,
because and saying that is because most people in the hospital are what? Most is female.
yeah, female, yeah.
And a lot of females don't want no male nursing assistant because we do
I agree. I
personal
agree.
stuff.
I
So
agree.
therefore, they don't have as many patients as we
Say
do.
it, man. Uh-huh.
So really, they have it going on, and they get paid more than us.
Yes, yes, yes,
So
yes.
and
Can I
then
give it?
with a male too, they're more physical, they more stronger. So the impact on their body may not be like it is on ours also.
Wow.
So
Wow. Well,
so
can I
I
give it?
can't really speak from their experience, but me from the outside looking in,
Yes.
I think they got it pretty good.
Wow.
Just
Can I give it? Can I give a shout out right quick,
you
Angeline?
sure you sure
We got
can.
the Texas Trail Flanagan in the house. He's one of Bun B's. You know Bun B. You know Bun
Yeah,
B, don't
yeah.
they watching on my end. They watching on my
Okay,
end. So
okay.
yeah. Shout out to Trail Burger. Shout out to Houston, Texas. Bun B. Yeah.
All
Shout
right.
out. Shout out. Shout out to y'all. Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah. Go ahead, Angela. Yeah. Yeah. Go
But
ahead.
yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say because I just didn't want to give y'all the problem or the drawback with some kind of solution to the problem because we can talk about it all day long, but sometimes you got to give a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
And like I said, you got to be willing to walk away. That's the bottom line. You got to be willing to walk away. You got to be willing to stand up. You got to stand up for something or fall for anything.
Yes.
And sometimes you just have to walk away. Sometimes we
Even
have to look.
even when you desperately need it.
Exactly. That's why I
Because
say
it's
sometimes
hard
we
out
have
here,
to.
Angela. It's hard
Yeah,
out here,
it
Angela.
is.
And people would take people would take the lesser for some reason and just deal with it because it's hard. And that's the way society has
Yeah.
gotten people because people
Hmm.
don't even realize their own value when it comes to them doing
Exactly.
stuff. Now
Exactly.
the only time whenever you get devalue and you devalue your own self is when you're not giving your best at what you do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. But going back to the mental part of it, when people treat you a certain way over a period of time, over and over and over and over and over, subconscious, back there, you start to believe it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You start believing your self-worth start going down.
Mm-hmm.
So we as nursing assistant have to realize that we are worth a whole lot.
Yes.
And if we just stick together and be proactive, set a price. Hey, if you've been a nurse assistant for X amount of years, then your starting off price should be this, and it can't go up under. If all us say, hey, it gotta be this, and if they don't offer it, don't take it. But it gotta be unified. It gotta be us together.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't do it and she do it or he do, I mean, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
What's the point?
So Angeline, so are you planning on taking this revolution that you have? Are you planning on taking this worldwide? Because
I've
everybody.
been on my channel. If whoever on here have not checked out my channel, if you go on my channel, I've been advocating this for a while. I wanted to pick
Y'all
up. I
follow,
want
y'all follow Angeline. Follow Angeline, y'all.
Mhm.
Angeline, go ahead and give them your handle. Give them your handle on my end.
Is the nursing assistant. The nursing assistant. But I've been advocating this for the longest on my channel. I just want us as a whole to know our worth. And if we really know what we worth, we wouldn't take everything.
Yes.
We wouldn't take disrespect. We won't take $10 an hour in this day and age. I have actually saw what is minimum wage? Seven something?
Yes,
725.
seven twenty
I
five.
actually saw a job posted 725. That's a teenager job. That's
Yeah.
somebody with no responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
no grown person live off that.
No.
That's an
No.
insult. That is an
Yes.
insult.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we got to start that. Even if you fresh coming out of school, they shouldn't offer you $7.25.
No. That's gas money.
Exactly. And
And you struggling to put
I
gas in
got
the
a
car.
video that's actually online, and I forget the name of it, but I actually got a post showing you the actual ads of CNA jobs and the prices that they're actually saying. So it's not actually coming out of my mouth. I'm showing you.
Mhm.
It's real.
Mhm.
It's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, what are some of the characteristics, Angeline? This is the last question I'm going to ask, but what are
Mhm.
some of the characteristics of a bad CNA? Because some CNAs, I'm telling you, some CNAs that I have seen it are awful,
Mhm.
lazy.
Uh, as a CNA, you have to have compassion. That's a must,
Mhm.
because if you don't have compassion, it gonna show in your bedside manner.
Mhm.
You have to have patience,
Mhm.
and clearly, we're not doing it for the money, because you can't be there just for the money.
Do you think that
you,
there are some CNAs, even though it might not be paying much, just doing this? Well, at least I'm getting a paycheck,
oh
8 hours.
yeah, yeah, it's some that's strictly for the little money. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So, so if you was a supervisor, and you was a supervisor, and you were over several CNAs, and just say you had two bad ones,
Mhm.
and how would you deal with them? How would you deal with them
Well,
according to your standard?
first I would bring them in and talk to them
Mm-hmm.
and see what the problem is. Because with me being a CNA, a lot of time it'd be a good CNA. At some point they was good, but they turned bad.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of time a CNA turned bad because of the condition.
Mm-hmm.
Always understaffed, always working, can't get no break, always doing so that they get to a point where they said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. Breaking my back and doing this here. That management don't care. And I'm out here doing, so I'm gonna do less as I can. I'm gonna take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of CNAs turn like that. They was at one point was a CNA, but they just disappointed in the
Mm-hmm.
system. Okay. Then
Mm-hmm.
we got some that just not gonna do good.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't it. I just not a good worker. So first, I will bring them in, and a lot of time, if you got if a CNA or any worker, really, you can say it. You can put this with any line of work.
Mm-hmm.
If they feel like they got a manager that really care and really concerned about them and their issues and their problem and trying to if they see a manager like that, usually that would take care of a person that's got burnout or just frustrated with the whole system because they feel like nobody hear them.
Mm-hmm.
Usually that would change. But if they just a person that just not gonna do right, I bring them in and talk to them. I won't get rid of them or suspend them or any. I will talk to them and figure out what's the problem or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and then they go out and I just observe, see if something gonna change. And
Mm-hmm.
then if it's not gonna change, then we got to go to the next step.
Mm-hmm.
because as bad or understaffed or whatever the situation is, we still got to take care of those patients. That's
Yes.
our number one
Yes.
priority. So
Yes.
regardless of what's going on internally, the patient is number one, and the patient has to be taken care of,
Yes.
regardless.
Because nobody's gonna do it. And plus, if they're not well taken care of, it can really shorten the duration of their lifespan
Oh,
also.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Best
like we
sores,
working. It's not like
best
we
sores
working
on.
at Burger King and we forgot to put onions on the burger. We're dealing with people life. So it's far more serious than that.
Yes.
Just a little
Yes.
thing. If you got an incontinent patient and you're not keeping that patient turned and dry, they can get a decubitus, and that
Wow.
decubitus can get so infected, and it can go through that infection can make them septic. So it's serious.
Yes.
We have to take care of them,
Yes.
regardless of what the situation is.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
So what type of CNA do you
Hey,
consider
Callie.
your what
What
type
now?
of what type of CNA do you consider yourself? What 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 type what type of CNA? I mean, just I mean, how can I say this without even what what kind of pride do you take in being a CNA? Cause don't you still do it often? Are you still do it from time to time, or have you retired yet?
I am retired, so I'm kind of on my own. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah, I will. If I get a gig, it'll be something I'll do independently on my
okay,
own.
okay.
Yeah,
Have
but
this have been a
I'm I'm a
CNA? Go ahead.
I'm a CNA that's overworked, a CNA that don't hardly get breaks when I did work or whatever. But regardless of how flustered I get with the system, regardless of what I say, because I'm human. I'm being transparent. Regardless of how I go in there and I say, well, today I'm not finna be doing this or doing that.
For the
I
game.
do it. I
Mm-hmm.
do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I do it anyway, regardless of how tired or how flustered I get with the system. And I'll say, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm not finna go in there and do this. And I'm taking my break. I'm gonna take my break. I'm gonna take my lunch break. But if somebody wants some, I need to do something, I do it anyway.
Yeah, gotcha, gotcha,
My heart
got,
won't let me not do it.
gotcha. So
You know,
so you are a CNA from the heart. So that's your gift.
from the heart,
Not
from the heart.
everybody, Angeline, not everybody has that. And I wouldn't recommend nobody to be a CNA, not unless if they have that gift
Mhm.
of help, of
Yeah.
patience, and kindness. Because see, you be so surprised on what you hear those patients tell you. Because some of them
Hmm.
talk about their own children. They don't do nothing for me. They don't help me. They let me sit here. They'll never come and
Hmm.
visit me. Y'all hear some sad stories.
Hmm. We do.
Some
I'm
sad
looking
stories.
at I'm looking at one of the comments on here.
Yeah.
It's with, excuse me, Kylie. I gotta take a sip. My mouth
Yeah.
dry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you see that? Do you see that comment?
Yeah. Kylie, your best bet is to work out with about 5 pounds starting out.
Hmm.
That's all. 5 pounds. Just five
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah, yeah. You can lift weight, but not very much.
As you get older, you increase as your strength
Hmm.
increase, you go up a couple of pounds. But about
Hmm.
you too young right now to start out hard. Your best
Uh-huh.
bet is do push ups, do sit ups. So
Hmm.
that's about the best advice that I can give you. I'm not a trainer. I'm not an expert, which I work out on my own. I do body
Hmm.
weight, but I do a lot of body weight and I do dumbbells and I have I have changed significantly, but I still can change more because I need to put in more work than what I have
Mhm.
been putting in.
Mhm.
I done we get in there.
Mhm.
It just takes time. It's being young. Don't rush your years and
Mhm.
being young. I tell young people, I tell my kids, don't rush your years and talk about I can't wait till I get grown. I can't
Yeah.
wait till I get old. Responsibility come with it.
Yes.
Adulthood, adulting comes with it. Bills come with it.
Mhm. Exactly.
All of it's on you. Ain't no more mom and daddy.
It's
All of
not
it's
all
on you.
peaches. Would you say
All
it's
of it's
not
on
all
you.
peaches
So
and roses?
enjoy it now. Enjoy somebody cooking for you. Enjoy somebody seeing after for you, paying your bills, carrying you out to eat.
Mhm.
Because when you get grown, all of it's on you.
All
And you
of it.
know what? And that's a good thing too, getting older.
Mhm.
But take your time, enjoy
Mhm.
your youth,
Yep.
enjoy it. Don't rush your life. Don't
Mm-mm.
rush it. Cause you figure I can do it, I can stay out. Staying out late is not what you think it is.
Sure
I
not.
promise you it ain't. I've been there,
Mm-mm.
done that. Staying out later
Mhm.
is more trouble after 12 o'clock than
What you say
anything.
after that clock hit strike midnight?
Yes, ain't nothing. Listen, foolishness, deviousness, booty call. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I got young people on here, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just saying
yeah.
it ain't what y'all thinking. You need to be on. I tell anybody, I don't care if you grown. By 12
Mhm.
o'clock, after 12 o'clock, you need to be at home sleep.
Mhm.
You need to be
Mhm.
at home.
Exactly. Ain't nothing out there.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Mm,
out there.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
But
Yeah.
Angeline, it's been a privilege having you
Mhm.
on once again. Y'all, next week we're gonna be on the on some more topics. It's gonna be my
Mhm.
turn. I'm gonna be talking about not only
Mhm.
about mental health, but about world events and about some things that are taking place and some things that I feel that if don't change in America, we gonna be
Mhm.
uh in some big trouble. And not only I'm not going off my thoughts, but I'm going off what I read.
Right.
Some very
Right.
important news because the way we keep heading, we headed toward a recession. And
Yes.
this is serious. I mean, we already in a recession. It's a quiet recession, but I'm talking about
Mhm.
a total collapse of our
Yeah.
economy if we're not
Yeah.
careful. If
Yeah,
we're
we
not
in a
careful.
bad position.
Yes. But Lord's
Mhm.
willing, next week, and Angeline, we're gonna do this
Mhm.
again. And you welcome to ask me. And you interviewing me
Mhm.
just like I'm
Right.
interviewing you.
Right.
Do what interviewers do.
Right.
If I want to tell you, I tell you. If I don't, let's go
Mhm.
to the next question. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
so so I think that more of this right here is needed. Y'all check
Mhm.
Angeline. Y'all check
Mhm.
Angeline's site out. Angeline, give them your handle again.
The nursing assistant.
Y'all hear that?
THE. Yeah,
The
THE.
nurse,
Nursing
the
assistant.
nursing, the nursing assistant. Yes,
That's
yes.
it.
So that is so
That's
important.
it.
Y'all check her out if you are interested in what she
Mhm.
have to say.
Mhm.
Kids, let your mom and dad and them see what she have to
Mhm.
say. Because your
Mhm.
mom and dad and them, they probably still a little young, but hey, take that
Mhm.
into consideration.
Yep.
Because you got grandparents that got to be taken care of.
Yep.
Grandparents. Y'all
Mhm.
have grandmas and grandpas that y'all want to see live a little longer.
Yep.
So y'all keep that in mind. Share,
Mhm.
share Miss Angeline page with your parents,
Mhm.
and just letting y'all know adults on here. Y'all check her out. Check her out.
Mhm.
Not only check her out, but check me out also.
Mhm.
Y'all give us some likes. Just give us
That's
some
right.
love. And I promise you, the more y'all help us grow, you would not regret it.
Mhm.
Share it with your family, especially share Angeline, because Angeline got a
Mhm.
lot to say. She got more than what she
Mhm.
needs to say now. I know she
Mhm.
got a lot to say.
Mhm.
So just want y'all to know, thank y'all for coming in here. Angeline, thank you so much. Angeline, y'all have y'all a good weekend. Be safe out here. Be careful. Keep your head on the swivel. And you and baby girl, y'all have a nice time this weekend.
All right, and we'll see y'all next week at
Next week,
7,
7,
7 Central and
7
8
Central
Eastern.
and 8 Eastern Standard Time.
So you guys
Peace.
see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.